Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
was very, very nice, and I think it's so nice and cool outside too. I'm sure that was a little calming and relaxing, but now we'll actually have Samantha Prabhu just lead a class for 30 to 45 minutes. So if we could just give a big Haribol to Prabhu. Haribol! Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhupada, Jai. Maybe you can do some Kirtan. Just look, I think we are not many devotees, so should be fine, I guess. Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunda Bihari Jai Ram Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantitam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttama Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnava Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanikam Tam Sivam Sadaitam Savadam Parigana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Nitamsha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shundravani Ashtadhare Sutayine Vatsakam Guru Krishna Kipasa Devacha Vadidanam Pavane Vaishnave Namo Mahapadanaya Krishna Prema Pralayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradise Namaha Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bhakta Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tattva Kanchana Gauranga Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Namami Harimi Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Radha Shri Vasadi Gauranga Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna So thank you all of you for kindly coming to ISKCON WATERLOO Saturday feast as Saturday feast program. Typically we call Sunday feast. So welcome to Saturday feast program here. How many of you are here for the first time? How many of you are the first time? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So especially special welcome to all 3 of you for kindly coming to Krishna, I'd say, right? So, before beginning, I'd like to beg blessings from all of you. So, genuinely, I'm telling, I'm not qualified to speak about Radha and Krishna, but because by the request of devotees, so I took it as an opportunity to purify myself. So, I would beg blessings from all of you. You all are very, very nice. This will give me extra encouragement about Krishna. So, before we speak, we have to understand this very, very clearly. The importance of hearing. There is a beautiful verse that Hari sada vase tatra yatra bhagavata jana gayanti bhukti bhavena Hari namai bhukevalam. Hari sada vase tatra. Wherever there is the glorification of Lord Hari. Who is Lord Hari? Krishna. Krishna has many different names. Wherever there is Hari Katha going on, Krishna Katha going on, Hari Sada Vasya Tatra. Lord Krishna resides there. In fact, Krishna was telling Narada Muni that I reside where there is Hari Katha. There is a beautiful verse. Yatra Gayanti Bhakta of Krishna Narada. So wherever there is this glorification of Krishna, Krishna resides there. And what happens when you hear about Krishna? Shinata Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. Wherever there is Krishna Katha, then it enters through the ear to the heart. and Hridantasi Prani Vidhunati Suritata. And when you hear about Krishna, when it goes to the heart gets purified. And when you hear from pure devotees like from Srila Prabhupada and his bona fide representatives, that also has double potency. So Krishna Katha has potency, Viryavati. And when you hear from devotees like Srila Prabhupada, of course, please don't consider me that. But when you hear from pure devotees, it has extra potency. So it's multiplied by 2. One is Krishna's potency, another is the potency of pure devotee. And whatever you are learning, it's coming from Srila Prabhupada. So we are representing Srila Prabhupada. So we can say, in another way, this is Srila Prabhupada's word. We are just repeating like letters. Thank you, Mataji. So therefore, please focus on the Harikatha. And this is very important. I know the weather is a little bit dark and gloomy, so you might feel sleepy. So let's see if you could focus on the Harikatha. If you have any question, you can always ask. And am I nicely audible to all of you? Am I speaking too fast? Is it okay? If there is anything, please raise your hands and you can always ask me. So today is a very special day. It is Jhulan Yatra. And Jhulan Yatra is basically, Jhulan means this is basically swing festival. Swing festival of whom? Krishna, Srimati, Radharani. Swing festival. And before I talk about Srimati Radharani and Krishna, how many of us are 100% sure that Krishna is Supreme Lord, especially he who come here first time? Somebody might ask, why you are worshipping Krishna? There are so many other options we have. But why you worship Krishna? What is the reason? Why you worship Krishna? Anybody want to answer? Krishna is Purushottam. Anybody can say, my name is Purushottam, I am Purushottam. Imagine somebody's name is Purushottam, say, I am the Purushottam. So how could he know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead? Or why you worship Krishna? Yes. One time Srila Prabhupada, he asked this question to his disciples. Why Krishna is Bhagavan? Some disciples are present. They said, Prabhupada, because it is said in Bhagavad Gita, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said in many other Upanishads, it is said in Brahma Samhita. Ishara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Matta Parataram Namnat Inchidasthidananda. There is nobody superior than me. Aham Sarvasya Brahmani. I am the boss. Everything is coming from me. So therefore, Prabhupada, this is mentioned in Shastra. So no, this is not, anybody could, they say, I haven't read Bhagavad Gita. Then how could I accept Krishna as Bhagavan? Then Srila Prabhupada said, because you feel it, Krishna is Supreme Lord. Another time, after a few years, same question Srila Prabhupada asked, why you worship Krishna as Bhagavan? And then one disciple was present there, he was also present here. He said, oh Prabhupada, he was happy because he knew the answer. He said, because Prabhupada, you feel it. Then Srila Prabhupada said, you could feel anything. What is the value of feeling? So because it is mentioned in the Shastra. So we see in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Ete Chankshabala Pungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is Bhagavan. What is the meaning of Bhagavan? Bhagavan means who has all the 6 opulences in partial quantity, right? In full quantity. What are those full 6 opulences? First is Oishwarya. Oishwarya means opulences. Elon Musk, probably he has crores of money. But can he say, I have all the money? No. Then Viryasya. Krishna is almighty. Therefore we call Almighty. Maybe some strong personality could say, I'm very powerful. But how much power he has? As soon as he goes out of his territory, his power is finished. Or even within the same territory, his power is not staying for long. It goes up and then down. But Krishna is the source of all power. Then there is Yasha, the fame. Krishna is all famous. Braje prasiddham navanita chauram gopangananam chaduku. Famous not only in Vrindavan, he is famous in everywhere. Everywhere, isn't it? Then there is Shri, beauty. Krishna is all beautiful. So all the beauty is coming from Krishna. There are these beauty contests sometimes, right? Mega contest, beauty contest. But how long this beauty stays? How long? Maybe not for long. Every year beauty changes. The beauty faces changes. But Krishna is eternally beautiful. Shyamam tribhangalolitam niyato prakasham niyato, eternal, every time. Always. Again, Krishna is full in knowledge. All the knowledge. We are maybe expert in physics, chemistry, or maybe biology, maybe math. Not too much, a little bit. But Krishna is knowledge. He is full knowledgeable. He knows everything. We only know what is happening with me. That too we don't know. As soon as we eat, we don't know what happens, how the system works, right? Can you trace a specific rice grain we have taken? No. But Krishna not only knows that, he knows everyone's heart. What I am going through. Not only what I am going through, what I will be going through. Krishna knows everything in details. Now imagine somebody has everything. He is all powerful, all beautiful, all opulences, all fame, all knowledge. What happens if somebody has like this? So, he becomes puffed up, right? He's so much attached with his belongings. But despite all these things, Krishna is the supreme renunciate. Vairagya. Krishna said, Tadantike tadure. I am here, I am not here. Krishna said, everything belongs to me. I am there, but I am also not there. Supremely detached. So this is one way to think that why Krishna is Supreme Lord and you worshipping that Supreme Lord. And in fact, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said that one who knows this knowledge, there is nothing more to be known. So, we are celebrating this Supreme Lord Krishna's one of the very confidential pastimes, which is Jhulan Yatra, with his most intimate, most beloved consort, Srimati Radharani. And this typically happens in the month of Shravan. Shravan is, according to, there are different ways to calculate month. The English calendar, there is Bengali calendar, there is many calendar. So this falls into the month of Shravan, and every month there is Purnima. So basically, Jhulan Yatra start the first day of the Ekadashi of Shravan month. These are some calendar kind of thing. So, and specifically during this time, the custom in the Indian culture at least, or you can say Vedic culture, that the married women, they used to go to their father's house. And I'm just making it very short because I'll talk about not just what happens, the past tense, but I also wanted to, let me ask you this question. How many of you want to know that how to get there? Means what is the process to get there, rather what is happening there? What is more important, to know what is happening there, or how can I get there? If I give an example. So, and today there are a lot of prasad has been brought by devotees. And imagine all these prasads, these are kept in a transparent glass boxes. You can see it, and you are not eating for at least one day. And this prasad are in front of you, but there is a barrier. You can see, but you cannot eat it. How do you feel? Huh? First we'll say, Prabhu or Mataji, thank you very much. I really appreciate that you have brought a lot of prasad, but what is the use? I cannot eat. I cannot taste it. I cannot, accept it because it is password protected, whatever it is. So it is important to know how to get there, rather than just seeing from the distance. So this Jhulan Yatra, as I mentioned, this is very, very confidential pastimes of Shri Radha and Krishna. And as I mentioned, this is not ordinary. This is extraordinary. Actually, this is transcendental. Even extraordinary is not enough. And one who knows, Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karmo chame dipam evam yo vetti tattataha ekta deham punarjanma noiti mameti sarjan. One who knows my transcendental appearance and my activities, he is eligible to come back to me. Why? First of all, why you need to go back to Krishna? We are happy here, right? How many of you are happy here? Oh, Prabhu, I am so happy. How many of you are happy? Please raise your hand. Okay. So, let's say, even for the sake of, let's say if you say I am happy, how long this happiness starts? This happiness stays. How long? You're eating something, as soon as it goes below your tongue, you don't know what is the taste. Isn't it? Let's say somebody likes to eat Rasgulla. But if I give you 5, let's say start with 1, okay, fine, 2, fine. What if I tell you have to eat this all 20? Can you eat all 20 Rasgulla at one time? It will be a torture. So we see that it's not possible to have this unending happiness. If somebody likes to sleep, how long you can sleep? 6, 10, 8, 10, 16 hours you can sleep. If I tell you, sir, please sleep again, what will be the reaction? Enough. I cannot even sleep anymore. So you see that it is not continuous. You can body nicely, taking shower, everything is good, and then 2 days you don't take shower. Hare Krishna, nobody will be going near you, right? So you see that this is the nature, it's a stinky place. The actual world is a stinky place. If you have a house, and if you don't clean it for 1 month, imagine the situation. It will be dirty. So this is the nature of material world. No matter how much we try to adjust, it is not possible to make it permanent, happy place. Isn't it? Do you agree with me? So therefore, Krishna is saying that this is dukkhalayam ashashtratam. So then what happens when Krishna comes? Just imagine somebody saying theoretically saying that if you mix hydrogen and oxygen, it will become water. and you have never seen it. You might say, look, this is all theoretical, I don't know, is it really happening? So then Krishna comes to show that, see my pastimes. It's so sweet. We see in Vrindavan how the devotees are always, they are singing about Krishna, they're glorifying Krishna, they're eternally happy. Like after a couple of months, there will be Damodar month will be coming. Idante Gopurnatha Gopalo Valam Sada me Manasavir Astanki Manam. There is this devotee, he is praying that, my dear Krishna, I want to see your beloved, this beautiful form. Sada me, there is another stanza that all the residents of Vrindavan, all the devotees, they are inundated in the ocean of bliss. This is the nature of spiritual happiness. When we meet with our family, we feel very happy, isn't it? After, let's say, you went to some place, you stayed there for a couple of months, you come back to your family and say, wow, I'm meeting my family member. Just to meet our material friends, families, we feel this much happy. Imagine Lord Krishna, He is waiting for us, who is our real Father. How happiness, how blissful it will be. So, what I am trying to make this point, that Krishna not only tells that this material world is a place of miseries, also Krishna counts himself to show that, look, this is side by side. Just let's say you have a very dirty car. Okay, you are cleaning the car. Now you make picture before and after, and this, oh, okay, the car looks nice now. Similarly, Krishna is first, he is telling this material is a source of misery, the place of misery, and he comes and he shows these beautiful pastimes. And this is one aspect, okay? Second is, now the same example I have given, that imagine your favorite dish, it was brought before you, but the gate is closed, means you cannot access the food. Will you be happy? You will be not happy. We will be not happy. So then what happens then? Krishna comes to give us the key. To give us the key. I don't know if are you in the same page with me? Am I talking too difficult way? How many of you are with me at the same page? Okay, perfect. So Krishna not only shows, or to say, not only the prasad is in front of me, but Krishna also gives the password. How? This is the question. How Krishna is giving the password? Means these wonderful pastimes, Jhulan, Yatra, there will be many other pastimes of Krishna. How to get access? What is the bona fide way to get access to that? That also, this is very interesting. Please listen very carefully. This is one of the very very important aspect of Krishna consciousness. This is one of the most important aspect of Krishna consciousness. So Krishna, he came in this material world how many years ago? Around 5,000 years ago. And among all these, all this, okay, why is it pastimes? Pastimes means it is transcendental. We cannot use this word for a mortal human being that this is my pastime. No, pastime is very specific to Lord. Because this is, they are such an Ananda Vigraha. They are not like material things. Pastimes means it is spiritual. Means there is no tinge of lust. You can say in a very simple word. There is no tinge of lust. What is lust? What is lust? L-U-S-T, lust. Anything we do for my sense gratification, that is lust. In pure Krishna consciousness, in this pastime, there is no tinge of lust. You have to understand very clearly. Therefore, this pastimes. So, Krishna, he came to this material world around 5,000 years ago, and then he enacted these beautiful pastimes. And then he went back. He went back where? He went back to his eternal kingdom. And when he went back, he was thinking, this is very important. I know that some might be sleepy. How many of you feel sleepy? Say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jeep jago, gora chadu bole. So please don't feel sleepy. This is actually natural, because we are in ignorance, right? Always I'm talking about myself. So Krishna, he went back. Krishna Swadhava Upagato, this is in Bhagavatam. Dharma Gana Vishwa. Krishna went back to his eternal abode after ending his pastimes in this mortal material world. When he went back, he was thinking, Yatishta Bihari Krishna, Kare Antardhan, this is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Antardhan Kari Mone, Kare Anuman. Krishna is thinking that, I have done all this, I have done the practical. That I not only told them that my place is full of bliss, Satchidananda. I have done this. But he was thinking, Jagate Sakale More Kare Vidhi Bhakti Proje Bhav Ichara Shakti means, but I haven't shown them the way to get the access. The same example, all this beautiful, delicious prasad is brought in front of me, but only from distance, looking. So Krishna was thinking, how can I give access to the mass people? How can I give access? Then Krishna, he came as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Same Krishna, he came in the form of golden. See, now he is golden Krishna, because he is golden Krishna. Krishna is typically not golden, he can be any color. But it's a specific feature of Krishna that he is called Mahavadana. And what he did, he has come to give us something which was long time ago it was given. You know how long it is? How long time it was given before again? Huh? Again? When he said, there is a beautiful verse about Anarkito Charim Chirat, Kuruna Avatirna Kalu. There's something which was given long time ago. How long, as I mentioned? How long time ago? True?
Like so many years back.
So many years, yes. How many years? Question. How many years? Because we need to have math, right? Little bit. So, in Brahma's one day, Krishna comes once. Brahma's one day is not like our day. Our day is 24. And Brahma's one day is equal to 8.64 billions of years. So basically, very quickly, I know this will be a bit difficult for all of you, but just remember this: 8.64 billions of years, this opportunity will come again, and that we don't know. That we don't know also whether we'll be able to be there. So rumors one day, Krishna himself he comes once, and when he comes in Dwapar Yuga, the following Kali Yuga, Krishna comes in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is not like every Kali Yuga or every Yuga. No, no. Therefore, it is said, honor with the Chorin Chira. Chira means a long, long time ago. 8.64 billions of years. So what we are getting this opportunity, this comes every day, right? Every day? How many years after it comes? Just imagine. Let's say in this part of the world, there are 8.64 billion people, and you have been chosen to become the Prime Minister. Imagine how it will be. You'll be celebrating, right? Yes, wow, this is such a great opportunity for me. So this same thing is there. And what happens? And when Mahaprabhu comes, he gives us the password, the visa to taste. At least to give us the opportunity. So Jhulan Yatra we see many pastimes, Damodar pastime, there will be Purushottama. There are so many, there are millions, there is no number. But to go to that, the bona fide way is through Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are many sects. There are many different math and different things. But if you talk about how to access Vrindavan, this is the process. Am I manufacturing this? No. Samarpaitum unnato ujjala rasam swabhakti shriyam. Krishna has come to give his own this prema bhakti. We talk about prema bhakti. This is why Mahaprabhu came. If anybody wants to access these times of Radha and Krishna, this is the way. Not like, I manufactured today something, you chant this or that. No, sir. You can do, but the authentic way is this. So this is such a glorious opportunity, such a glorious time we have arrived. And another thing I'll just tell. Now, about Mahaprabhu. Okay, we talk about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And sometimes we see that we don't know much about Mahaprabhu. We actually, through Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is the process to go to Krishna. Actually, before that we also, and now I'll talk about how to know Mahaprabhu. How do you know even Mahaprabhu? Who has introduced us Mahaprabhu? Srila Prabhupada. And you see that Mahaprabhu has predicted that my holy name will be distributed all over the world. And who has done it? Srila Prabhupada. Actually, I'll tell you some very nice pastimes of Srila Prabhupada. So, one day Srila Prabhupada was in Mayapur in 1970s, early 70s. And Srila Prabhupada was telling some of his disciples, you know what, I didn't want to come to here. I didn't want to come here in this material world. But Krishna has told me to come here. Srila Prabhupada said, I didn't want to go. Then Krishna said, this is like a negotiation. This is transcendental negotiation. Then Krishna said, okay, no, you go, you write those books. You write books about Krishna consciousness. And I will make all the arrangements. And practically, this is this same movement we have this opportunity to participate. One time, one gentleman, he told Prabhupada, Prabhupada, can you please show us some miracle? Please show us some miracle. Because there are many yogis, they can do miracle. You know, they can stay here and they can pick, let's apple from apple tree like far away from here. So Srila Prabhupada said, I came to America with just 40 rupees. And over the span of 10 years, now we have 400 million rupees amount of temple and all the facilities. Isn't it miracle? Then the person says, yes, it's a miracle. And can you show, can anybody show any other person who has done this before? Within just 10 years of span, 108 temples, thousands and thousands of disciples, millions and millions of followers. And that's not the end. It is still happening. Now there are over 600 temples. There are like crores of devotees. Is there anybody in the history who has done that? Can you remember anybody in the even in the wildest dream? So what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give us, Srila Prabhupada has given us in the most perfect way. But sometimes what happens? When we get things very easily, we don't understand the value. Imagine a 2-year-old kid. He doesn't know how to read, how to think, no idea about what is what. And you have given him $1 million check. What will happen? Isn't it? This should happen first. So what is this? So when we get things easily, we underestimate. We think, let me explore, let me find some. But this is such a glorious opportunity. যদি গৌর না হইতো তবে কি হইতো কেমনে ধরিতাম দে রাধার মহিমা প্রেম রস সীমা জগতে জানাইতো কে if Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not here, he didn't come, who would spread the glories of Srimati Radharani? There will be before Mahaprabhu came, we see Srimati Radharani's name in some scriptures, but not worshipped along with Krishna. It was only, if you go back 500 years ago, it was mostly like only Krishna. Mahaprabhu has introduced us with Srimati Radharani and Krishna because he himself is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. But now there are so many, manufactured way or this or that. If you do this, you get Radharani. What is this? This is not how it is. This is not how it is. Radha Krishna Pranaya Bhakti Ladini Shakti. So this Radha Krishna has come in the form of, just imagine, Krishna has come. He is telling us this is how you should worship me. Is there any other method is needed? Imagine you have written a book, okay? And you are telling us, look, this is how to understand this book. What else it is needed to go somewhere else? When the author himself is telling, this is the process to do it. But our mind is so-called smart. It's thinking, no, I am very smart. I know what to do. No, sir. The way is already given. It's already given. So the only thing sometimes, as I mentioned, when we get things easily, we underestimate it. Unless we lose it. Isn't it? So please, this is such a wonderful as opportunity to understand this fact very clearly, that how to understand the pastimes of Shri Radha and Krishna. It's not like, just chant some mantra and this. No. That is not bona fide. The bona fide way is Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalu Nastyevo, 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 Gojiranath. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Sarusakam Nam, Kuli Kalmasanasanam, Nataha Paratar Upayaha Sarva Vedesha Drishyate. There is no other way found in the whole Vedas more effective, more potent than these 16 words. Hare Krishna Mantra has how many words? 16 words. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the first word. The prasad is there. You can see the prasad. The key is with you. Just open it and access it. This is the way to do it. Not like if you jump on the box. What will happen? If you jump on the box, on the glass box, you might hurt yourself. So this is, as I mentioned, we are so fortunate that we don't even know our fortune. Now the onus is on us. And there are many examples that they follow it and they have perfected their life. So I request all of you, what I have just described or discussing, all these informations are given into Srila Prabhupada books. And there is Srimad Bhagavatam, there is Bhadra Purnima is coming. And in details, there Krishna is showing us that look how beautiful my world is. This is a nasty world. This material world is nasty. I don't know, maybe some of you might not accept. No. It is a fact. If you accept it or not. The sun is there. If I close my window, I say, no sun. How does it matter? The sun is there. So, this is the first understanding. No matter how much I try to adjust here, it will be not possible. So, sooner the better to understand that yes, this is what I have to do in my life. So, I'm just telling a little bit direct. I could have put some sugar coating in this, but I thought, let me just, this is, and this is not just theoretical talk. This is practical. You can experiment also, but it is not a good thing to do experiment because we have already done so many experiments and we failed. So therefore, should we give up everything? No, we need to maintain ourselves and the remaining time focus on Krishna consciousness. In this way, we will become Srila Prabhupada ki. Any question, any comments, please feel free. Any, or you say, Prabhupada, I agree with you, or anything. Or if I am not able to explain properly, you can always ask me. Any question? No question? So I think I should ask question, right? Okay, so, yeah, who? Anybody? Okay, so, yes, Prabhu.
I'll ask a question.
Yes.
A second, bro. It's been like.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Very nice lecture. Appreciate it. And sometime during the lecture you were talking about, or purpose, like our ultimate purpose, right? Could you clarify? And I understand that there's different thoughts of what the ultimate purpose is within the Vaishnava, but within our movement of ISKCON, what is the ultimate goal?
So, Prabhu, first of all, thank you for the question. So, the purpose is same. Is it ISKCON or is it, like Gaudiya Vaishnavism? Because eventually, our ultimate purpose is Samsiddhi Haritosanam. The ultimate purpose of life is meant to satisfy the desire of Supreme Lord, satisfy the desire of our gurus, satisfy the desire of Srila Prabhupada. That is the purpose. And one who does that, all other things will be automatically revealed. What I need to be done. But the whole intention. See, this is actually a very nice question, Prabhu. In Nectar of Instruction, Upadesha, Srila Prabhupada wrote in the preface, the attitude, the progress of a transcendentalist, progress of devotee, depends on the attitude of the devotee. What is the attitude? My purpose of life is to please Lord Krishna. If you have this single purpose, then Krishna will guide from within how to achieve that. So this is the ultimate goal. And then, as I mentioned, all other things will follow. So this is very important to become mindful that whom I am doing it for. If I do it for my sense gratification, at least I'll never become happy. If we don't try to satisfy Krishna, our heart will never become satisfied, no matter what we do. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, thank you.
Any other question? Maybe Mataji has a question.
So I'm just building up on the question what Prabhu had asked about what is our ultimate purpose. So, if we read Srila Prabhupada's purpose, many times we see it's mentioned whatever, go back home, back to Godhead. So I'm just wondering, is that the purpose or is there something beyond that? Which we are not understanding.
Yes. So Mataji, what Krishna wants? That we go back to Krishna, right? Isn't it not pleasing Krishna? So you're doing it for pleasing of Krishna. Krishna wants us to go back to him and Krishna have to please you by going back to Krishna. So it is same, isn't it? There is like in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Dharma Sunishtitam Purusham, not that one. There is Autapamri Dhisashreshta, Varnashram Vibhagasha. The last line is Samsiddhi Haritosanam. Because going back to Godhead will be pleasing to Krishna, pleasing to the Acharyas, pleasing to our Guru. But again, it is not a demand. That Krishna, I want to go back to you. But yes, Mataji, you are right. That Acharyas, Srila Prabhupada, our Gurus, they will be happy when we follow their order. And Srila Prabhupada, in fact, we see the very first magazine Srila Prabhupada has compiled. What is the name of that? Back to Godhead. This is the ultimate business. Right? But again, this is not a demand. We cannot say, oh, we have to, like slogan and thing. No, this is not a slogan. Our entire life is meant to please Krishna. And then, when one does that, he becomes natural candidate to go back to him. It's not that we have to separately desire. If our whole life is meant for that, then where will go? to him? Does it still confuse him?
That's wonderfully explained, Prabhu. I'm just, and maybe I don't understand this correctly, and please correct me. So then, in this process, where does lolling comes? Because I don't know. I'm just thinking that yes, I'm not qualified. I don't understand anything, but still, I would like to go back to God. So.
Yes, Swamiji. Moroyo Vilas Kunje Diovas. So this lolom. Actually, this is very important to have this lolom. That Krishna, I want to go back to you. But again, this is not a demand. This is not a demand. But again, I'll tell you like this, ask this question. When one is a pure devotee, it doesn't matter for him where does he live. But in the practicing stage, it is very important to have a goal in life. If I don't have any goal in my life, then the lollam might not come. So it is a right desire, of course. And every day we pray when we do Tulasi Arati. Right? So, in the practicing stage, it is extremely important to have this goal, clear goal, not in a demanding way, but in this prayerful mood. That my dear Krishna, actually Krishna also mentioned this in Chaitanya Charitamrita. There is in Madhu Lila, Mahaprabhu is telling this the same thing. That one who says this, that my dear Krishna, in my whole life I have served my senses and it was never satisfied. And my dear Krishna, my senses has, now I come to proper understanding that I want to serve you, Krishna. Please help me. And Krishna said, one who has this attitude, he is the right candidate to come back to me. So the lollam part, yes, this desire has to be there. We cannot be like, oh, it's okay for me. No, it's not okay for me. Even we say, pure devotee will not serve pure devotee, right? Even Srila Prabhupada, when he was offering pranam, one time a disciple asked him, Prabhupada, what do you pray? What Srila Prabhupada, he replied? Then Srila Prabhupada said, I pray to Krishna so that I can never become a victim of Maya. So, a devotee's desire is like this, that he always want to, participate with Krishna, go to Krishna, yes, but not in a demanding way. That I am so fed up, I have to go back to Krishna now. This is like a demand. No, not demanding way, but lovingly. There's a little difference with lovingly and demanding way. We cannot demand to Krishna. We can demand. There's no problem. Akamo sarvakamo. That's fine. But it has to be lovingly, out of love. Because when somebody is in love with somebody, how can he stay separate? So this is intense love and devotee is Krishna. I want to go back to you. It's the right understanding. Okay, Mataji, does it help a little bit?
Thank you so much for clarifying that. If you know, maybe I ask more. So we were talking about lollam, and then you nicely explained that.
Can you hold the mic?
Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, so you explained lollam that it has to be in a loving way and not in a demanding way. So then, according to you, what is more important, lollam or Sharanagati? What is more important than?
Very nice question. Sharanagati is the beginning of a devotee, of a devotee's life. Without Sharanagati, forget about anything else. Sharanagati is the beginning. Without Sharanagati, now Sharanagati has different steps also. I am 5% Sharanagata or I am 10% Sharanagata. No, it has to be 100% Sharanagati. So Sharanagati is the beginning. Without Sharanagati, all these things will be not coming. When somebody Sharanagati, like surrendered, like the English word surrendered, then other things will follow. The Hare Krishna have no other hope other than you. Maruvi Rakhuvi Joitsa Tuhara. Whatever you do, Krishna, I will not leave your lotus feet. Manasa deho geho, jo kichu or pilu dua pade, Nanda Kishore. My dear Krishna, whatever I have, Manasa deho geho means body, word, mind, whatever I have given, I have surrendered at your lotus feet. So Sharanagati is the beginning. Without Sharanagati, like this will be like empty speech. And then when you have Sharanagati, then this all these things will follow. Okay, Mataji? Does it help? Or we can discuss more about after. We already have taken a lot of time. You might be like, oh, what is this? It's too much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Guru. Any other questions? One last question. So, thank you, Prabhu. There is one question I have, if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
You are teaching me how to, and I know that too, so please go.
So, Prabhu, I'm just I'm understanding that not just, through the jar, as Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, stick your tongue into the jar. It's almost the same thing that you're explaining. So the process is given, and also we talked about it that yes, we have to try and achieve that, and you gave a nice understanding from Chaitanya Charitamrita as well, and then ultimately chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the key. But why so much reluctancy? Why is there so much of maybe you're telling me, but I'm not ready yet? Like why that? Why is there hesitancy, even if it's for ultimate good?
So there are school, thank you for the question. So disease is a disease, eternal disease kind of. It's not eternal, but this disease is so long, like from so long time, it becomes almost like having this tendency to get to be away from Krishna. So this is the disease. This disease has 5 different levels. One is called avidya, ignorance. I'm happy here. I don't need to go anywhere else. Then asmita means when there is darkness, when there is so much dark, can you find your things? It is difficult to see whatever I have. Then what do? We take all the other things because I cannot see. This asmita means this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. First is ignorance. Out of ignorance, wrong places I put my trust, or I say this is mine, and then that creates attachment. Oh, this is mine, this is mine. This is my. Let's say somebody bought a new car, and he's driving on the road. Somebody, the person says, "Why you hit me, sir? This is your car, not you are not hit yet." But he's thinking, no, why you hit me? Did he hit him or his car? But he is so attached to this car, he is thinking, oh, this is me. There are different degrees of that. This is raga, attachment. And when somebody is so much attached to these things, what happens if you tell him, sir, it's time to do all this? No, I'll do it later. I still have time. The loan is not there, Mataji. Still, there is no taste of it. Oh no, I'll do it later. So good things, do it later. No, not now. I'm happy here. I'm all okay. But we are not okay. First of all, this is the first understanding. And then, so first thing I said ignorance. Second is putting my faith or trust to things which actually is not mine. First of all, thinking this will protect me. This is my first let me fix. Then I'll do bhakti later. And therefore I develop attachment to those temporary things. And then comes when somebody, sadhu came and said, Prabhu, please. Not now. I'm still young. I'll do bhakti when I'll be old. I was hearing when I was young, say, no, don't do bhakti now, first you finish your education. You finish education, your parents will say, your education is done, now you get a job, then you do bhakti. Education, then you also, you also have education finished, then you get a job, you say, no. Now it is not time. You get married, then you do bhakti. When you get married, you say, no. Samsara dharma is the best dharma. Now you should have kids. After raising the kids is the ultimate dharma. You can do bhakti later. Then when you have kids, then you cannot have time for you. I'm not saying that you should not have kids, but I'm just putting, just telling the, to understand the perspective. And then they will say, okay, you could do bhakti later at the end. And when you become old, what happens? Should I take care of myself or should I do bhakti? So therefore, this avidya. Then this smita means thinking that this will help me, protect me, but it fails. Then raga means we get attached with those belongings. Then desha means aversion to good things. Oh, I will not do this. And finally, avinivesh. We get so much entangled that we cannot even come out. Oh Prabhu, I want, but I cannot. How can I explain? I cannot do that. I tried, but husband will say my wife, wife will say my husband, or my kids, or the business, or my job, my this or that. It's like, I cannot, Prabhu, I cannot. And then you see cocoon, like the butterfly, when they are not developing stage, they made cocoon out of body. They make some web or some sort of layer covering, and it becomes so dense it cannot come out. And then so my whole life is gone. So this is good, and I am the victim of the disease. So please pray for me so that I can understand this and I can apply in my life. That how not to get victimized from those nonsensical things, which doesn't have any value ultimately. Does it help you?
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, did everyone get a chance to swing the Lord? No? Okay. Now that you know the significance, we'll all get a chance to do that. So, I would request Matajis who are allowed to go on the altar come and help us with that while the kirtan is going on. So we'll have kirtan and everyone could get a chance to swing. So we'll have two lines, one on the right and one on the left. Prabhu's and Matajis, that would be ideal if we can do that. And who can help with the altar? Yes. So Achman and then I guess swinging the Lord. And once the kirtan starts, everyone will get an opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shiva Sadhguru.
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री झूलन यात्रा की जय।